Hello, Jeff Green again here, and I'm going to talk about whether Meta stock can go higher. So before we get started, please press like and subscribe, and do me a favor. Help me out awesomely. I appreciate that. So let's take a look at where we think Meta might go here. So I've got the monthly, weekly, and daily charts, and I did draw this trend line on the monthly chart. That's been there ever since we made this high back in this area. And you see we're at this technically expensive area on the monthly level. So there's no surprise that we're starting to break down here a little bit. On the weekly level, there's that same level of resistance. So if you look on the daily, we had a pretty big down day here. Came down, what, 4.42%, almost as much as NVIDIA did last Friday. So we might be seeing a little bit of a pullback here in Meta. But if we do, where do we think it's going to go? So to me, here's the first level of support here, where we broke out from that earnings rally right there. So there's a big gap here that it will typically be filled at some point. So I think that's the first level of support right there. If we get down below this level, then of course maybe half or two-thirds of the way through that gap. And then of course we're looking at support that's put in place by the upper scan A of the cloud. So I think, let me get rid of these and maybe we'll pull some numbers here. So I think it's reasonable to expect a pullback to the bottom of this base at about 455, 450, somewhere between 450, 455. I think it's reasonable if that gets broken to come down here to the 430s, and then the cloud here is a little bit less than that, 424, 425. So we already broke this 10-can line, this blue line. We broke this Kijun line, which is this line. Both of those are not good signs. And if this Chiku line gets below the price, that's another indicator that Meta is likely to go down before it comes back up. But Facebook's not going anywhere, so if you're in for the long term, that's cool. MACD's decreasing, showing an decreasing momentum. Volumes coming out of the stock, that's not what you want to see when you want a stock price go up. ADX is still pretty awesome at 50, showing a strong uptrend, but it's weakening here. So things that are overbought generally come down to earth at some point before they go back up. So I hope that helps. Like I suggested, if you can press like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Hope this helps, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.